I want to share why I'm running for governor and what I hope to achieve if elected. My prayer is for extensive systemic reform in Oklahoma. We're known as the reddest state in the union, but the reality doesn't always match the reputation. I want to shrink government instead of letting it grow year after year. I want government to stay in its lane, respecting the constitutional rights of our people. I want to unleash the free market so small businesses and everyday Oklahomans with ambitions and dreams can not only survive but thrive. So let's lower the tax burden and cut the red tape so small business owners can invest in their companies and pay their employees what they deserve. Let's prioritize families, where moms and dads are present, investing in their children and exercising their God-given authority over their children's health care and education. Speaking of health care and education, we can dramatically improve both of those. So let's start with medical freedom, ensuring no one loses their job for refusing an experimental vaccine. Let's rein in big pharma and those independent middlemen, the PBMs, so that independent pharmacists aren't driven to bankruptcy. And let's empower independent physicians to break free from corporate healthcare models and open practices that serve people, not systems. We must invest in mental health facilities with a truly holistic approach and available beds. We need to tackle the scourge of drugs like meth, heroin, and fentanyl by empowering law enforcement with real authority and making the use of those drugs a felony. For kids in DHS care, we must help them find forever homes sooner before they age out and end up on the streets and on drugs, adding to our homeless population. This is just a tragic outcome that we can prevent. Judicial reform is critical. We need transparency in our courts and open access to records to hold judges accountable. The family is sacred, instituted by God. Marriage between a man and a woman is sacred, and the life they create is also sacred, and it must be protected from conception to the grave. That's why chemical abortion in Oklahoma must end, giving every life the chance to survive and thrive. Education must prioritize the classroom, not NGOs or bloated administrations, and we need statutory reform so school districts aren't forced to build unnecessary buildings with bond money when those funds could improve classrooms from the inside out. Teachers deserve authority to manage those classrooms, removing disruptive students so that those who are eager to learn can receive the nation's best education. Let's invest in our special education teachers too. These are the true heroes tasked with helping students with learning disabilities. I'm not aiming for Oklahoma to rank 40th or even 25th in education. It's time we lead the nation as number one. Our children are precious, and so is our land. We must close loopholes allowing foreign actors like the Chinese to buy up Oklahoma farmland. At the same time, we must protect property rights and examine how green energy projects diminish property values, encroach on neighbors' rights, and actually harm our environment. I propose an immediate moratorium on green energy projects until proper regulations are in place and all our questions are answered. Instead, let's explore advanced nuclear energy. It uses minimal space while producing more clean energy than other projects combined. Property rights matter. If you've paid off your land but face losing it over unpaid taxes, you don't truly own it. This is unjust and it must end in Oklahoma. Similarly, the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority's expansion without legislative oversight or public accountability must also stop. The OTA must serve the people or cease to exist. This is a time for bold action. It requires someone willing to stand against the establishment, against entrenched authorities, and big money elites. Fact is, you can't push back if those interests are funding your campaign. That's why I'm refusing donations from lobbyists, PACs, or special interests, relying solely on individual contributions from Oklahomans like you. When elected, I'll answer only to God and the people of Oklahoma. I really appreciate your time, your support, and your vote. You can learn more at jakemerrickforgovernor.com. God bless you, and God bless Oklahoma.